3 players I need to apologize to by the end of this video. It takes a big man to do this, and I think it's time. You have earned my respect, and I will be apologizing for any slander I have thrown in the past. Let's get in. Welcome to the Kavkas, you guys. Welcome, braduchi, every single one of you. From no matter where you're watching, you appreciate this video because Chelsea are in the top 4, and we're going to get second place. I'm putting my neck on the line. Clip this up. Clip this up if you want. Put it on Twitter. Chelsea are going to get second. We're going to beat Manchester United to that, and yeah, Chelsea's back. We've got a great manager, a great group of players. This is the beginning of something new. In the words of High School Musical, it feels so right to be here with you, bruv. You all know the deal, okay? This is great. I'm gonna bring you guys my apology to 3 players at the end of this video. But first, we're gonna cover the 2 stories regarding Donnarumma and Haaland, and that's the reason why I think we're gonna be back. So let's get in. But before we get started, look, I need you guys to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and push that content to your friends, to your sister, to your nan, to your gran, to whoever you guys talk to. Tell them to have all. Put the video on all your devices and just leave it till later until the end. Be kind. In the comments below, let me know how much you appreciate this, and do you actually think there is a chance we can get Donnarumma or Haaland? Let me know. The beauty about the Erling Haaland deal is everyone's ruling it out. Everybody that I talked to is like, bruh, what are you talking about? You're talking nonsense. No, I'm not talking nonsense. I'm telling you facts right now. When it came to Kai Havertz, the same thing happened. When it came to Timo Werner, Mandem said the same. But realistically speaking, we can get Erling Haaland. And now ESPN is jumping on board. And I love it when big platforms like ESPN get on board, because those haters go quiet. They go minute and they go absolutely silent. And the reason I say this, is because ESPN are coming out and saying Chelsea's officials believe they are confident of getting Erling Haaland. They believe that the package they're going to offer is lucrative. They believe by securing Champions League football, we are going to be the club where he wants to give his services for the next 3 to 4 years, maybe even longer. Listen, Mino's been twerking and he wants to come and join in the club. And this is great enough for me. If our board think that we have a chance, if they think it's financially sustainable, bruh, do your thing and please sign this guy. Thank you very much. Next story. Story number 2 is about Donnarumma. Look, Donnarumma is home and bred. Like, home and bred, home and grown. Well, you know the deal. He is Milan, alright? He came through the youth academy, got in bed with Mino Raiola. Next thing you know, he's asking for more money. The kid signed a lucrative deal when he was 18 like no other. He was getting paid bare, to the point where he even said, you give my brother a contract or we're both. And it happened. So now, it looks like he's not signing a new deal. And the reason he's not going to sign a new deal is because the wage demands are different. Milan are willing to pay him £7 million net. So this is a year. And that's not 7 million in total. That's gross. Like, that's what he's going to be taking home. Net. Not gross. That's net. If you don't know that, Google what net means. I'll explain it to you. But he wants around about 10. Look, he is a world-class goalkeeper. Do I think he should be on the top of our priority? I don't think so, personally. I like Mendy. I actually think Mendy can do a trick and a job. So that's one player I'm going to be apologizing. I got 3 players I'm going to apologize to at the end of this video. 1 semi-apology. But other than that, yeah. So let's get into it. You guys know the deal right now. There is hope of getting Donnarumma, because if the wages are an issue, which they will be with Mino Raiola and agent fees, we can pound. Why can't we pound? Let's get into it. It's that time where I have to apologize, right? It's that time. I did not want to do this, but I have. A real man knows how to sit up and apologize when the time is right. My apologies to these 3 players, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I've given them a lot of, not abuse, a lot of constructive criticism, a lot of criticism where I've written them off. First one, Antonio Rudiger. I've went as far as said he's a terrible footballer. I've went as far as saying he's not Chelsea quality. I've went as far as saying get him out of my club, I'd rather play with 10 men. But Antonio Rudiger has been fantastic. I am absolutely flabbergasted by these performances. He is great on the ball. He is decisive. He's aggressive when he needs to be. He's smart. He's picking the correct battles. He is showing leadership capabilities. And I don't know if this is because it's just the back 3. But otherwise, he has been phenomenal. And it's to the point where I am shocked. A part of me, a small part of me, is considering, do we even need another centre-back? But then I remember his past wrongdoings, we'll say. His past antics. And it makes me think, let's give him a bit more time. But just because I want to give him a little bit more time doesn't mean I owe him an apology. I do owe him an apology. He's been phenomenal. 2 goals in the last 10 games. One of them was his own goal, but it wasn't purely his fault. So I want to apologize to Antonio Rudiger. That's the first apology done. Apology number 2 goes to a player that I rated really high. It's a player that when he came through the youth academy, John Terry spoke highly of him. The whole youth academy spoke highly of him. And the worst thing here is I believed in him. And you know when you give him that faith, you give him that love, you give them that nurture, you're like, oh my God, he went to Mönchengladbach and he's smashing it for 2 years. We have got the finished article, he's gonna come in, and you gas him, people. You tell the world how good Andreas Christensen is. Nobody believes, and Andreas lets you down. But did Andreas let me? Realistically speaking, he was great under Antonio Conte. Then he made 2 mistakes, high-profile mistakes against Barcelona and Manchester United, and was exiled. To the point where Frank played him a few times, and his lack of aggressiveness, lack of really affected him. He looked terrible, and he looked knocked. His confidence was all over. Recently, I've seen a man that's possessed. I've seen a man that's calm, cool, and composed on the ball. I've seen a man that is reborn, a man that is resurfaced, a man that has been a standout veteran. But at the age of 25, he's coming into his prime. Do we sell it? Do we cash in? I don't think so. He's the one I would definitely keep. And I'm sorry, Christensen. I'm sorry I doubted. I was ready to sell him in January. I'm dead serious. I was like, one of him and Rudiger has to go. Any bid comes in, 30 million, take the money and run with. And you know what? I am sorry, okay? I am eating the humble pie right now. I am sorry, okay? I am. I really am. This is difficult to say, and the next one's even harder. This next one's kind of hard. This next one is difficult because I was never ultra critical of this player like I was of the last 2. Mason Mount. Mason Mount I've always called a player that is first player off the bench. I was wrong. I don't think he's first player of the bench, and I didn't see what everyone else saw. I thought everyone else is overhyping him. Everyone is gassing this player too soon, but bruh, this guy is a talent, and this guy, he's undefeated. He cannot be defeated. He will not be defeated. He is Thanos. Once Thanos got all of it, all the stones, he was undefeated. You literally, my man came, took everyone out, and went to retirement home. And the only way he was stopped, you had to get a whole army. And there's no way anyone's stopping Mason. He's going straight to the top. Mason Mount, Johnny boy, yeah, if you're watching this. My eyes have been open. Yesterday, he showed me something. He showed me something where he stepped up and he was the difference in the game. I don't think he can do that on a regular basis, but I'm starting to see it. He's been making the difference on a regular basis, and I'm so impressed. The more I see him, the more I love. The more I see it, the more I cherish what we have. This player is phenomenal talent, and if you get the right pieces around him, he could be the piece in a jigsaw that dominates for years to come. We need to appreciate his talent. We need to endorse it. We need to relish what we have, and I am sorry that I ever doubted you, Mason. Money, Maze, cash money, whatever you don't want to call him, I am on board. Where do I sign up? Where is this registration form? Because I am sorry, I'm eating this humble pie. I've never said he's a bad player, but I've never said he was world class or had potential to be world class. I was wrong. He has potential to be the greatest English midfielder in this era. He could be as good as Foden. He can be as good as Foden. In this era. In this era does not mean as good as Frank Lampard. It doesn't mean as good as Steven Gerrard. But it means as good as these lot. The Maddis, the Grealishes, the Foden, the Hendersons. He can compete and maybe be better than every single one of them. So, I'm sorry. I am. This was the Kavkas view. I hope you lot enjoyed this video. Let me have it in the comments below. Like, get at me. I know a lot of you will. I know a lot of you will say, I told you so. Let me at it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace out. Bye.